Hey guys, and welcome back to Mouthwashing. When we last left off, we saw a terrifying glimpse into the future where Daisuke was, well, he wasn't in the best of health, let's just say, and we had to use mouthwash for his medical supplies because we used the isopropyl alcohol that we found earlier for, well, that's what we're about to find out. So, let's go. We need to get into the utility room. However, our stalwart friend, an extremely intoxicated friend, Swansea, is on guard duty. You're taken to teaching my intern now? I personally try to educate based off years of experience. But that's just me, Captain. Uh-huh. Nobody is a fan of Jimmy. His estimations have gone down. Everybody seems to have hit a turning point at something's happened and people are turning against Jimmy. It's a little bit more than he's just a dick. Something else has happened. This kind of feels like a heist movie. Ain't as fun in real life, man. Yeah, well, the stakes are higher in real life. Loctite. Alright, well, looks like we're not gonna get anywhere with this. Let's plan B the situation. Now, our friend Swansea here likes to drink. Well, we can make a cocktail, can't we? Ah, right. Well, apparently not. Small glitch there. We're fine now. Right. Oh, hello. So there's Jimmy's card. I knew it was around this polystatue at some point. So we need to make a mocktail. So we need water. No, wait. We do need water. There we go. Mouthwash. Nope. Isopropyl alcohol. So we need to mix. Oh, there we go. Now he's chilling. We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly placed a few packets before by accident. Right. You could take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere around there. But also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up. Yeah, so you've been stealing company property. That's certainly going to go back and haunt you. Right. Now, we're going to use that. And we're going to use the mouthwash. Definitely not what I would say a delicious drink, but whatever. Now we're going to take the plain cocktail, a rough mix of mouthwash and isopropyl alcohol. Not even Swansea would drink this. Okay, so let's put that back in and use a packet of sweetener. And there we have it. Take the spiked cocktail. Jimmy's a bit too quick to make this spiked cocktail, I think. That idea seems to roll right off the tongue. Makes me wonder if he's done something like this before. Or maybe we've just got him all wrong and he's just a dick. Possibly. Anyway, Swansea, me old mate. You good? Oh yeah. I'm all good, man. You taken to teaching my intern now? Yep. Have a cocktail, mate. On the house. The fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then Yeah, give it here. We kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you on board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, huh? Bootstraps and all that. What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere? But every failure leaves you a little bit more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner. Smarter in a worse way. I like this bit of dialogue here. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we should all be acting like you. A hard-working, esteemed captain. Say I take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. Neck the lot like a champion. Good lad. Utility room key. Just what we wanted. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. He'd probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's going to be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. To be honest, mate, I think you've got worse things, worse barriers to your future careers to worry about than your old drunk of a mentor. Now, isopropyl alcohol is hyper lethal. It is alcohol, but it's a different kind of alcohol. The body metabolizes it in a different manner. It's highly toxic. Anyway, let's just use that. Oh man, he's going to be so mad. Yeah, don't worry about your reference. Let's just use the key. Captain, are you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. He's just like really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me it's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Wait. Whoa. It's like barely foamed up at all. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Oh, it looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam up from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it just needed to be handled delicately. He said, I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stocked and organized every day. He had me double, triple, four-tuple check everything. Like all the time. Right. Of course. And he never told you he'd gotten in here. No. But look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam here. And Swansea had known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth, waiting for everybody else to die. No, no, man. That can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now, we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Yeah, that looks safe. Whoa, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside. Could it be somewhat collapsed in places? You could make it through. We need to try it. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself. You think so? Daisuke. Everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. Jimmy seems to be a bit of a manipulator, doesn't he? Big time. Uh-oh. Anya, what did you do? Uh-oh. What did she do? One day before the crash. Oh dear. Find the gun. There's a gun on board? Well, of course there's a gun on board. Why wouldn't there be? It's still broken. She couldn't have hit it here. Why? Oh, why would she have taken the gun? I don't think she would have hit it in here either. Well, it's nice to see this place returning to normality. The beautiful blue sky with some clouds. Very nice. Like the ambience. Alright, well, I mean, let's check out the cockpit. You know, it does look quite nice after you've seen it so dark and looking like a shithole for so long. It still kind of looks like a rusty old bucket of shit, but at least not a death trap. I don't know what's through there. Maybe that's how we get into the ship. Who knows? Oh. We intruding? For fuck's sake. Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. So Anya took the gun after we were told that we were all getting sacked to potentially off herself. Uh-oh. Anya, as our nurse, you never got psyche vows. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case. I can't open it. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You what? Who? Captain. I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Well, well, well. So, I think we can put the pieces together to see that Jimmy is the father. Now, we know the kind of man Jimmy is. He's a self-absorbed, narcissistic psychopath. Anya has already queried things like, why aren't there locks on the doors? And she is quite jumpy around Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, it's never explicitly said, but you can read between the lines that it might not have been a mutually agreed upon situation. Now, what's also interesting is when Anya was saying about looking at the screen, talking about the dead pixel, I think she's talking about Jimmy's character flaw. But Curly doesn't see it. He tries to see the good in everybody, like we've already seen. There's a lot to unpack here. Jimmy is happy when he's getting his own way. The only thing is he's arrogant, he's rash, and he doesn't think. And his actions usually lead to unforeseen consequences. The bleeding won't stop. Just try and stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid, you hear me? Daisuke? Oh, that's not good. Hey, stop. Don't move. It's alright. Daisuke, calm down. This line of work, you could never have become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express. Big, mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life. Huh. I thought you were dumber than a can of paint. Always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an ace student, career workhorse or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. You can see Swansea was actually quite fond of him, even though he gave him a hard time. Close your eyes, Daisuke. Put him out of his misery. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this? You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryptopod. Huh. I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead, get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. Get the gun. I believe there is a secret though. If we go down into the cryopods. So, I'm guessing. Oh. Yeah, we can. And there is the last card. Curly's. So, yeah, I'm guessing that Swansea was actually keeping this pod for Daisuke. Because as we could see, you know, Curly was pretty... Not Curly. Swansea was pretty miserable with his life. Wasn't in a good place. Miserable. Fucking hated himself. And then he gets lumped with this kid. This fucking useless bellend of a kid. But lo and behold, this kid brings a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness into his life. So he sort of takes him under his wing, even though he knows he's thick as fuck and useless. But he starts bonding with him. Kind of like a son that he never had, I guess. Well, unfortunately, things didn't turn out that way. Now we can see the truth, the real truth. Yep. Anya took the last of her medicine, or the last of the medicine, committed suicide. She was obviously terrified of Jimmy. He'd done things, I guess. And she was trapped here, pregnant. Nothing to do about it. No way out. Yeah, I wasn't fucking around earlier when I said this game is dark. Really dark. And that's where Daisuke came out of, the vent. I can't look at his blood anymore. So there's the gun. Now, the actual code for the gun is downstairs, I believe. I think it's in the captain's... no, it's in the cockpit, I think. But I'm pretty sure there is an achievement here. Possibly. For guessing the code right. Let me just check that 1 second. Yep, okay, so that is indeed achievement. I thought it was. I had to look it up. Right, so basically this code is in the locker in the cockpit. But if we open it without checking the cockpit, we get an achievement. Obviously, you can either look it up or, you know, play the game before. There we go. Taking notes. And there we have it. The protection kit. I'm assuming this is in case the crew turns mutinous. Of course, Curly is cracking up. Curly's got what he always wanted. Everybody is slowly dying off. Something a little bit, you know, taking a little bit longer than he was hoping, but people are indeed dying. Jimmy! Swansea is almost, has also snapped. 0 days before the crash. I told him. Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on, fuck. Just wait, I need to find him. Everything's going to be okay. Oof. I mean, the way I see it, I need to go to the cockpit. The way I see it, if it was just a hookup or a relationship thing, it wouldn't be this big of a deal, would it? Something else must have happened. Hey, Jimmy. Jim. I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure all of this out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes. None of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. So Jimmy is blaming us for his fuck up. That is what you'll be hearing for the rest of your life. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy. What are you getting at, Jimmy? Despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain, the Tupler crew was never found. Jimmy, no one survived to tell the tale. You're standing at the top, feet in cement. I get it now, right? Right. I'll take care of it. Jim, tell me you didn't. I should have. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? Crash imminent. And there we have it. And that's going to have to be the end of this episode. So, Jimmy, to cover up all of his fuck-ups and all of his mistakes, decided to crash the ship. That was Jimmy that did that, not Curly. Curly got badly disfigured, burnt, and completely fucked up by trying to stop it. Well. That was a twist that I was not prepared for when I first played this game. Curly was literally the best captain he could possibly be. Jimmy was the loose cannon, destroying everything. Fucking up everything. Even Curly's twisted form here what's left of him, you know, forced to survive and live like this. Even that, Jimmy's fault. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this game here. I hope you've enjoyed this game. I love this game. It's so dark. It's so horrible. But it's a unique experience. And if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to throw me a like, because it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you in the finale.